So we're going to take a look here at the creation of the front wheel hub. We'll start off with a quick 60-second run through for those of you who just need a quick overview of the modelling strategy. And we'll move on to a much more in-depth step-by-step description of how the front wheel hub was created. So here's the wheel hub at the end of the process with all the features in place. And the hub started life as a simple extrusion like this. From this extrusion we added a second extrusion, as we can see in the browser here, and then this corner was chamfered, and the two side features were added as extrusions, with smaller extrusions added next, and then followed by a further chamfer and a hole running all the way through the part. This inner feature is added as a further extrusion, followed by this support on the front. The rib that adds the inherent strength to the hub starts life as this sketch, which allows us to use the rib tool and a second time for further strength, followed by an extrusion to add some shape. This hole is added near the front and then chamfered, followed by another hole here, which is tapped. The mirror tool is used to place another instance of this rib, but on the front face, and then an extrusion creates the angled feature on the front here. A couple of fillets are then added, and the final couple of steps sees the part created. So here is the part created in Inventor, and we're going to go through the steps in a step-by-step manner in order to illustrate exactly how this was modelled. So we'll open up a new part, say standard.ipt, and the first thing I'm going to do is to draw a circle centered on the origin, and I'll either pick the dimension tool or type D and click on the circle, go away to place a dimension and edit that to 20mm diameter, hit return or click the green check. That gives us our 20mm diameter circle. So I can say right click, done for no more dimensions, right click again to finish the sketch, a third right click to go to a home view, and we can either click extrude or type E, and up comes the extrude dialog box. We're going to extrude that to a height of 11.5mm, say OK, and that's step 1 created from scratch. And the next thing we'll do then is to put another circular sketch on this face, so we'll click create 2D sketch onto that face, use the circle tool, pick up the origin, and we're going this time for a diameter type D of 22mm. We'll say right click, done for no more dimensions, second right click to finish the sketch, and we're going to extrude that sketch with the outer and the inner, a distance this time of 15.5. And that gives us the basic material to begin the modelling process with. The next step in the process is to take this sharp corner away by adding a chamfer. Here's a chamfer tool here. The value is 1mm, and I'm going to pick up on that edge just there and apply that chamfer, and we'll say OK. And we'll close that now, and we're now going to shell the material that we have with a wall thickness of 2mm. So we'll pick the shell tool, up comes the shell tool dialog box. The button that's currently depressed is the remove faces button, so I'm going to take the opportunity now to pick that face. We'll hold down F4 and manoeuvre it around and grab the other face on the bottom. Stipulate a wall thickness of 2mm and say OK. I'll just use F4 again to allow me to inspect inside and out, and that's what we're after. That's the shell operation complete. For the next step in the operation, I'll just go back to my isometric view for a second, and I'm going to go into the origin folder, and I'm going to pick up on either that vertical default work plane or perhaps that one, not that one, yeah, any of the two vertical default work planes. I'll go for that one. I'm going to right click on it and turn on its visibility, and Go into the Model tab and click Create a 2D sketch and put a 2D sketch onto that surface there. And for the extrusion that I'm going to create, I'm going to sketch a circle. And the position of the circle is going to be from this point here, roughly this distance. We'll get it right just in a second. I'm going to pick up the inferred point to get vertically aligned with the origin. And I'll click to define a center, pull away, click again. And you'll see that circle appears to have disappeared. It is in fact in the middle of the model there, so I think now would be a good time to right click and say done, and right click and say slice the graphics to take this material away so we can see what we're doing here. I'll pick the dimension tool, just type D, and I'm going to apply a distance from the origin to the center of the circle 24 millimeters. And while I've got the dimension tool up, I'll apply a diameter of 5 and say OK. And that's my sketch complete there, so I'll right click, done for no more dimensions, right click again to finish the sketch. And I'm going to extrude that circle. I want to extrude it symmetrically in both directions from the work plane, so I'll pick the symmetrical option here. Looking for a distance of 24 millimeters, we'll just allow it to protrude. And I'll say OK to that.